Hey, thanks for tuning in to Immersion RPG on the Chaotic Knight Network. I am Chaos, and we are playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition tonight. This is episode, I'm going to look at my notes, 15. And let's just go around and have the group give out their character names and what they're playing really quick. And we can start here.
My name is Paylor.
Loper.
Paylor. And I am playing a cleric fighter.
I'm Dava. Gonna remain Dava. Just like his name is Loper. And I'm a halfling. I'm also a rogue, and I like to stick things with the pointy end.
Sweet. I am Bahamut and Amboth. Bahamut, whatever. You can call me whatever you want, because I will kill stuff in the end if it needs it, and it can't be redeemed, as I am an oath of redemption. Pacifist is a loose term.
Now?
No, it's not. I will still be redeeming people, mostly you, because you need it. But Dragonborn Paladin.
I'm a good guy. I got better.
Okay.
Because I got a big sword.
Feel better.
No?
Weren't you asking
Sure.
him to breathe some fire on that?
Yeah, it needs to be finessey.
Oh, yeah. Well,
We figure if he melts it with flame, okay,
Then
then it
he'll roll
gets
in that
all
one.
wrinkly and it turns into a flamberge and it's finesse.
except a Flamberg is not a finesse weapon.
Oh, never mind. Dang it.
A Chris, because I would break it,
There we go.
and it would be a short wavy blade, so it'd be like a Chris. So
But
that would
would
be a
it
finesse
still
weapon.
shoot the things?
No. Okay. I'm playing Coralon, and
Alright.
I am an elf wizard.
All right.
Wields the magic of power.
AKA Lorik.
You wield the magic with power? That's awesome.
I'm playing Morden, Dwarven Mage, Eldritch Knight. Yeah,
Cool.
that's it.
So, let's do a quick recap of where we are. So our heroes, after discovering that they are basically the fallen gods of this world, and that somehow their divinity was stolen from them, they have traveled to the moon, which once a verdant paradise has turned into a cool world of swamps. Cool as in temperature, not like, wow, this is really neat.
It is a little neat.
And they have just found that this once paradise has been just turned into a horrible swamp filled with broken statues of elves that were probably once elves, and large brutish creatures that were hunting them. And then they were warned that the bosses, Berg and Greb, were going to come looking for them with this bear. And
Well,
that's,
that's
I believe, where we kind of
Yeah.
ended.
The
Yep.
bear was just coming out of the
The
woods.
bear was just coming out of the woods, and me and you got caught up in a net.
That's
Indeed.
right.
They
That's
are
right. Thank
cutting
you.
it.
I appreciate honest players.
I mean,
For that, that's horrible.
Well, I think that keeps us further away from the bear.
So, I'm gonna
if
set.
you have a magic
So-
base that follows things around and beats on them, you'll be alright.
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
do
that'll be
that
good.
whenever I
Let me set a couple things up here, and we will switch over to our combat mode in a moment.
All right, we
So you
start off
guys, you guys were kind of up first anyway. So you guys got caught in the net,
Yeah.
and so you're dangling there, and then so this is like the river kind of like does a little bend.
Mhm.
Your little mucky, dirty river that is kind of alongside here. Let me go ahead and we'll just bring up our battle map. And so there's down the side here is the river,
He's
and it
magic.
kind of bends through here. And then from around the tree comes the bear.
His face looks like an owl.
It does. It strangely does look like an owl. And it has feathers around the face, and it kind of blends into fur down the shoulders. And the claws look like bear paws, but with almost owl-like talons coming from the ends of them.
10 guesses say that thing.
And then
has
you
had
get to see the
360.
bosses, as they kind of step around too.
Well, that would be creepy. See a bear's head turn 360.
I mean, the owls can.
And yeah, so you see what is not one or not two creatures, but one creature that Berg and Greb, who are calling out, are two-headed giant of sorts.
Don't drink the river water.
I don't know if they'll be excited about that or disappointed because it's like 2 giants we don't get to kill. It's just one.
Oh, I'm sure he has twice the amount of hit points.
And we will go into initiative there. Paylor and Morden have disadvantage on the roll.
Like I need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna roll a single digit anyway.
That's not as. I mean, that's not
Instead, I'll roll 2 single digits.
Nice.
And I'll pick the worst of them, which there's only a difference of 2. So I go off on 1.
All right.
7.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. It's about where I usually am.
That's usually where I am.
Initiative.
I still wouldn't have been there if I had
21.
together.
21. Not surprising.
19.
That is
Me
surprising.
too. What?
Yeah, that was awkward.
Which you have the dex. Higher
Yes,
dex, right?
he does.
3.
All right. So Core and Ba. Okay.
We're
Let me
just
get my bad guys, and we'll go
Ready.
I
into.
was like,
Puff, puff, give.
You're like, what?
Puff, puff, give. Oh, nice.
You guys are a little.
What manner of creature is this?
Looks like the fuzzy
So I
bitey
think
type.
now is the time to tell you that I stashed some of Mac's fizzy beverage on the boat. So you have to get back to the boat.
We got one more water breathing potion, yeah?
Nope.
All right. So one bad guy is going to go at 12.
You're calling them bad guys now, not good guys.
They've always been the bad guys. You guys are the heroes.
Oh, you know what? I am not right because I have a 17. I apologize.
You have 17?
Yep, I did 5, not 3.
Remember your place, elf.
Yeah, I'll go after you, big dragon
Yes.
guy.
That's delicious, thank you.
I like mine
At
with,
least we're not in
with
the net.
liquor.
Okay.
Liquor
So-
flavored.
Unsurprising, however, Dava, you are the first to react. What would you like to do? This, 10-foot tall
Yeah, I'm gonna hide in
creature
the
with
tree.
2 heads.
That's what's up. I'm hiding in the tree.
Okay.
Do I have to roll stealth? Because I'm gonna guess it's taking my whole action to get.
You gotta move to the tree you want to hide in.
Going up the tree.
Yep.
These trees are only about 15, 20 feet tall, so
I still hide very well. But
yes.
Can I make it here?
You'd have to double move to get there, but yes.
Just go over here. And I will hide, and I will have a 29 for stealth.
Okay.
So I'm pretty well hidden. I am part of the tree.
Okay.
Part of the tree.
I believe we forgot a badger at the boat.
Bahamut.
Okay. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself
Okay.
and step in front of my friends who are entrapped and hold my action.
Okay. So you can
So
just
you're
move
Just in
him.
What,
front
like
of,
here?
Yep, there you go.
Okay.
What's the net made out of?
Like crude ropes.
Can
Looks like
I
they're made out of the.
Cut it with my sword.
Yes, you can. You have to make an attack roll at it. It is armor class 10.
It's gonna be embarrassing.
Yeah.
Okay, 13.
That hits.
All right.
Roll your damage.
Okay.
Just waiting for that one.
It's kind of demeaning when a god has to roll to hit some rope.
Yeah, that's bad. I don't want to hit you either. That'll work though. 6.
6 damage. So he slices into the net and it starts to cut, starts to like create a hole in the net.
So
but
can I add d6 to it?
you want to use force? Yeah. Spend a charge.
Yeah, I'll do that. 4 or 5 more, so
Okay.
11 total.
That's enough to actually split the net open and it spills you two out to the ground.
Ah!
So you're both prone.
I would ask if there's like a athletics or something, but
All right. And then it's the bear's turn. Unless you wanted to move anywhere or do anything else.
I don't have another action, do I?
You didn't move.
Oh, I can. No, I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay.
It's
I mean, I'll get
safe
up a
down
little
here.
closer, I guess, so I'm next to the net guys, but I don't know if that's. There we go. No, still behind them.
That's a bear.
All right,
Bear
rushes
bird.
up to you. You have a held action.
I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
Do I get both of my attacks or just the one?
I think he gets both. It's an attack action.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
You will get both.
Go with faith.
Should I just roll both at a time, or do you
Nope.
want me to roll one at a time?
One at a time.
Okay. First one is going to be 22,
That will hit.
and I will. Oh, that's a bonus action, so I can't do my smite.
No, you
because
can't.
I did my shield of
You
faith.
did your shield of faith, right?
All right, so I'll roll for the second hit, unless you want me to roll.
Roll your damage. Yep.
Okay, cool. So here we go. It's +4. So that's going to be 11 damage.
Okay. So you connect with this thing. So you bring your hammer around in a big mighty swing. As it's running in, you connect with the side of its beak and like turns its head to the side, and a little bit of blood goes off. Not a lot. And it turns back, and you have your backswing coming around.
Excellent. And that's going to be 23.
That'll hit. You're rolling awesome.
I know. What?
Who are
Don't
you?
say anything about it. Keep rolling.
I got to re-roll both of those.
Nice.
That's going to be 10 more damage.
Okay. So yeah, you hit it again, and like kind of like hit the other side of its head, and it knocks it around a little harder this time. Like it's starting to feel the hits, and it's definitely not happy with you.
After I hit it that second time, I'm just going to growl as loud, just like give this triumphant roar, like right in its face.
Okay.
Yeah, just yell at its
It
face.
does the same thing back at you, and then tries to bite your face with its beak.
Excellent. Come at me, bear.
15 probably misses.
Miss.
You have your shield of faith going.
Yep.
But then it swings with its claws. Nat 20.
Okay.
Now things are back on track with it.
I had so many hopes for you.
That's okay.
Ooh, I need more D8s. Where all my D8s go?
Should have.
There we go. That's enough now.
Gross.
And it only multiplies dice,
Right.
not
Correct.
It's different than Pathfinder.
Yeah.
26 damage.
Okay.
So it comes in and just like hits you with a set of claws, and it sends you kind of like spinning. So when it connects with the other side, you just hit with so much more force, and this thing just draws lines through your armor even, and leaves you feeling the sting. I'm assuming that's a good chunk of your hit points.
Yep. Yep. Sure is. That's okay.
That's a good roll. And then you hear, her, good bear. And the other one's like, but he hurt our bear. And he's like, oh, you're right, Greb. He did hurt our bear, but there's little ones behind him, and they'll be good for the pots. And the giant steps up. Sorry, I'm jumping between pages here. He, like the creatures you fought before, is dressed in like crude hides, and that is not bad. There we go. Yeah, he has a lot of movement too, and is equipped with an axe and a morning star. He comes around the tree, and he gets to about there, and he just seems like he's just waiting. Yep. Goading his bear on. Paylor.
I think it costs half my movement to stand up.
Yep.
It's okay. He's much closer now.
15. I can attack diagonally, right?
Yeah. Okay. He had a held action.
Yeah.
So you go up there and he takes a swing at you with the battle axe and the morning star.
I'm gonna blind him, so his
First
first
attack?
attack is a disadvantage.
Okay. All right. So disadvantage on the first attack with the battle axe. So 16 will be his low roll total. So
Nope.
sends this big axe comes down and you throw your shield up in time, but once again it connects like with even more force than the things you fought before. Like this thing is substantially stronger. And it sends, your arm kind of goes numb for just a brief moment, but you do deflect the blow.
Mhm.
And he did not anticipate that happening, and like his Morning Star catches the battle axe, and they kind of tangle for a moment before he gets him free. And he looks down at you as you prepare to take your action.
I'll return the favor, go in for his toes with my mace.
Okay.
Yeah, break his foot.
11?
So you connect with his foot, like you bring your mace down on his foot, like, and like you slam down, and he doesn't even respond. Like he just looks at you. Like both heads look at you, they look at each other, and they look back at you, and then they start laughing.
Laugh for now. Two-headed freak.
Morden,
Oh, excellent.
half your move to get up.
Yep. And I can move through, right?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. I'll just go straight there. The hammer shoots. Gets a nice little shroud of green fire around it on my way over. And I'm gonna smack a bear in the flank while it's distracted looking at him.
Okay.
So 17.
That'll hit.
All right. Hello, bear.
Bring him down, dwarf.
Bear takes 19.
Ow. So yeah, you scorch the bear, and it like shrieks out this bird of prey cry, and definitely focuses in on you.
And then 5, so 6 to
The big guy,
Grib.
Grebenberg.
Right.
Right in the kneecap.
Scorch his ankle.
Lances fire over, and he's like, "Oh!" Getting everybody's attention.
Glare at him.
Dava, it's back to you.
I'm gonna shoot the bear.
Okay.
I get advantage.
Oh, because he can't see you?
Yeah, she's hidden.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Cause I'm fancy. 21.
That will hit.
And then you guys are close enough that I get
Your sneak attack.
sneak attack, which is 3 now, and a d4, right? No?
Bows d6 as well.
Okay. So I need to borrow a d6, please. Thank you, sir. Let's see here. There's 12, 14, 18.
All right. So you shoot this right into its skull, and like the bear like slumps to the ground, and then like it twitches a couple times, and then puts a paw up and gets back up. This arrow sticking out, like barely clinging to life and still enraged.
And then I'm gonna disengage and hide again into the tree.
Okay.
For 22.
Okay.
I am still very much part of that tree.
All right.
Bear getting back at him. Oof, problem.
Arrow sticking out.
Bahamut.
All right. I can attack this bear.
Okay.
This should knock you down to size with a 24.
That will hit. Fire today.
Man. Okay, so it's going to be 11 more.
Okay, so you swing in and you connect with the thing again, and you hear like the skull crack, and like you figure the thing was just so stubborn, and it collapses lifeless to the ground.
All right.
Take him off there.
Here's your creepy thing.
Love my owl bear.
Here's your creepy thing.
And then...
You can move between attacks in this, so
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll move up. I'll try to flank around behind him.
you kind of get the feeling he doesn't really have a blind spot since he has 2 heads to keep an eye on you.
Oh, they can look
I
backwards.
think you can
too?
get to there, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's-
there's no flanking in this edition.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Just
Yeah, I'm just trying to get around to the side. And then I will attack him again.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Oh,
Great.
nice.
Oh man, I can't
So-
wait to see what your dice do later tonight.
And I'm going to do a smite
Okay.
at level 2.
Okay.
And so that is going to be 10, 20, 31, 34, 38 damage.
Wow, nice roll.
That's
Say.
a Java roll.
I know, right?
You swing around and
How
you
many
you,
D8s
you
did you roll?
slam.
3 d8s.
So you
2 for normal.
doubled
and,
the dice.
Yeah.
That's why when you smite on a crit, you
Right, so normally it's 2d6,
Right.
and I doubled it to 4d6.
Yep.
you double
And then your
your
smite dice are doubled too.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so...
Please
get more
hold
dice.
while we collect additional damage.
Yeah.
Sometimes the aura
Fine.
takes a little to sink
Oh.
in.
So that's gonna be 18 more damage.
Okay.
Get back into the earth, foul creature!
So it's
He maxed out his
for
roll.
each level of smite. Is that what it is?
2d8 plus 1 per slot beyond
Okay.
first.
Correct.
And then he rolled 2 8s.
And
It was
Nice.
if it's
just
like a
fantastic.
undead or a fiend or something like that, I think it takes
think
an
it's
extra
more.
d8. Yeah.
Okay.
Critting on
So you
fiends and
slam
stuff.
around and slam this thing in the chest, and you hear like ribs crack, and it like takes a half a step back.
I'm gonna look him just right in the eyes.
Which ones?
Right.
I'll go back and forth.
But you definitely have got his attention.
All 4 eyes.
Yes. Dizzying.
Corlon.
I raise an arm and I cast fire from my hand.
Okay.
I cast firebolt.
All right.
14.
That will hit.
It's too big to be
Yeah.
engaged.
Right.
4, 12.
All right. So you blast this thing with fire, and it roars in pain. And I mean, it's just mad and flailing, and it's going to swing a battle axe down on you and a morning star down on you.
Okay.
Battle axe down on you.
Watch out, he's strong.
15.
Miss.
Morning star down on you. Nat 20. This died twice tonight.
Back, foul creature! You shall not hurt my friends! And I'm gonna rebuke him.
Okay.
Nice.
So whatever damage this is, he has to make a wisdom save, or he takes that same damage back. He's
Right.
radiant.
I like it.
Well, this might hurt.
I hope so.
Oh yeah, it's gonna hurt both of them a lot. 28.
Okay.
So you rebuke him, and like your like holy power hits him, and it blasts him dead, and he goes falling back afterwards.
Do not challenge the power
Meanwhile,
of the literal
the
gods.
dwarf is like,
He's like, that's my kill.
Are we out of initiative?
yeah.
Well, that's what he gets for touching me.
Do not touch my friends.
Done a 19. Yeah, that was
A
all.
60% hit in one go.
I pat you on the shoulder, and you heal 8.
I think last time I felt like this was when we fought the dragon.
And then I'll pat Amba. No, Bahamut. Thank you.
You
No,
can
just-
call me
just
whatever you
go.
want, friend.
I have to use your rifle name. And you heal 5.
Okay. My thanks. And I'm gonna use lay on hands on myself.
Okay, I only hit twice that combat, but they were both crits. So
At least we got one back.
Ooh, I can use my prayer. It's not real serious. Like when you heal me, I'm like, oh, you help burn the dross from me and help the iron remain.
all right.
It's a more than prayer.
I'm gonna take a memento from this, from the owlbear.
Okay.
I'm just gonna break off a claw.
Okay.
Just
That's disgusting.
How do you keep doing that?
you don't know when something like this will come in handy.
Don't you carry like a component pouch full of all sorts of funky stuff?
I don't want bear claws.
This is not.
I
a
mean, I
bear
totally
claw.
don't have
This
a
is
bag
a
full of
talon
heads.
from a gigantic owl bear. Do you need it?
Well, that's painful.
No, I
I
don't.
shake my arm a little bit, but otherwise,
I'm inspecting
and I'm a little
mine
tired.
behind my shield. Like, is it broken in there?
It's a good hit.
Where are we in the day?
You guys are like mid to late afternoon at this point, I believe.
We might as well just keep going.
Did he have pouches of rocks too?
Perhaps we should rest.
Do we
and
want
then
to take
off
a
early?
Or
short
sacks, I
break
should say.
before we
Did he have
head
sacks
to
of
the
rocks
temple
too?
where
Mhm.
there's certain
Certain
Bad
do?
things?
encounters?
Certain do.
Go back?
No,
No.
to
There's
the temple.
Oh, can we see the temple from here?
No,
Not
but
yet.
that's why I'm saying we take a break now.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I mean, how far are
We
we
should-
from the temple?
We should rest
more hours
far away
walk.
from the river, though. Those creatures that we left behind, they were in the river.
No, they're in the ruins that were near the river.
Those
The
lizard things?
Yeah.
Oh,
they,
okay.
They were in the ruins.
Would we like to take a break?
If
Sits on rock.
I'm just suggesting it because you two look a little worse for wear.
I'm a little worse away.
You should.
I think he knocked the wind out of me a little.
Yeah. That's my. Took a
As long
pretty
as we
big hit
commit-
on me.
As long as we commit to leaving early.
Yeah,
think it's
just
a good
just
idea.
a short rest so they can, actually make it to the temple.
How much further do we have to go? Does anybody have an idea?
Rough estimate.
Couple hours, right?
2 hours
It used
still.
to be 6-hour walk, right?
Yeah, because of the winding path, though, because of the muckiness of everything, you figure it's going to take better part of a full day. You guys probably have about 3, maybe 4 hours, depending on how rough the trail gets ahead.
Yeah.
And what time of day was it? Sorry.
It's probably around 3, 4 at this point.
Can't-
So
Tell time on the moon.
if you, yeah, exactly.
It's a little odd.
If you if you finish your day in March, you'll probably be within sight of the temple, or
Okay.
I'm going to spend a hit die.
you guys gonna spend a little short rest then, take an hour,
I
and
think we
Mhm.
should.
try to find some defensible ground to do this at.
I'm actually going to spend 2
If
when we do
we
it.
can, but
Just
like,
away from
only
them.
if it's like we can see it.
Sure.
Yeah, we're not gonna like hike off the beaten path trying to find
Right,
something.
because
Okay.
that defeat the purpose.
Yeah, you guys can find a nice little place to like small copse of trees that seem kind of safe, no predators involved. Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Let's take a rest. A little breather.
Spin him?
And then move
Yeah.
on. So on the hit dice, you don't add.
You get your con mod.
You do.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I got 6 back then.
A third one.
Okay.
That was a 3. So 2 3s and a 2. Nice.
How rough are you looking?
Down 3.
Oh, you've got a fine. It's not
What about you?
I'm just down 3 hit points.
Okay.
You guys good doing good on spells?
What?
You guys doing good on spells?
Some people keep being hurt.
I still got 1 left. Out of 3. I'm not.
Are we short resting or are we just
Short
Yeah.
resting.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be okay on spells.
I haven't used any of my short.
Are you using
rest.
your arcane recovery?
Oh, maybe I did my flash spec.
Yeah, you might get your channel divinity back, maybe. I can't remember if it's short rest or long rest.
I haven't
if
used
it's
my
short
channel.
or long.
Oh, is that blinding thing not a channel?
Mm-mm.
It's just a thing.
I just
Is that a spell?
no, I just get it for
Ooh.
whatever my wisdom is.
That's cool.
It's part of being the sun god.
Fair
There are
enough.
perks.
It's a long rest.
How many do you get then?
Well, I'm wisdom +3, so that's how
You
many.
get
So
3 a
I've
day.
used all of them.
Okay. All right. So
Oh,
as you guys finish up, you get ready to get back on near the river and trail. You can hear the sound of like animals eating. And like you like kind of like glance back at the area where you had your fight, and there's like a pack of like, think of like really ugly pheasants, like picking at but they're a lot bigger. They're
Turkeys.
yeah, more turkey size, but they still have the shape, more of the shape of like a pheasant. But they're all in drab grays and browns. They're not.
And they're
Yeah.
carnivorous.
And as you watch, as you look, where they peck, the dead flesh seems to turn to stone, and then they start consuming it.
Well, that's
I don't
creepy.
like this place.
It's creepy. Those are bad rocks.
We should maybe go around these things.
Well, they're behind you.
They're
now.
behind
Oh,
us.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little more eeriness and.
Strangeness.
Mhm.
Wonder if that's why they carried the sacks of rocks around.
Oh, that's not a bad observation, dwarf.
Onward.
Onward!
All right. So yeah, you guys continue your march. The sun, as distant as it is here, is setting, and it does get chilly again. You guys did stay here the night before, so temperature drops a little bit. And then the nighttime insects start to come out in force. And it seems like a very voracious breed of mosquito here. And last night the insects didn't bother you guys too much, but tonight they seem to have acquired a taste. And so amongst the buzzing and the slapping and just getting in your ears and being generally horrible, adding to the charm of your walk. And as the sun sets and it starts to get dark, and you're starting to get a little tired from walking all day. I mean, it is trudging through a swamp. You notice that the sky in front of you is alight still. Like the sun's going down, and you get some of the colors of a sunset, but the sky ahead stays a reddish hue as that happens. And as the sun finishes setting, the sky remains like a flame, and it looks like the sky of like a forest fire. But there's no real smoke on the air that you're catching yet, really. Like you're catching like a little bit of like a hint of a sulfur smell.
I would probably know the deep earth stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it
Would it
smell
be safe
like
to assume that might be
volcano?
where it's cracked? Probably where we're coming close to edge.
Great.
Let us make haste. Finish the way. Get there as quickly as possible.
Put up on cloak.
Or we could approach in the morning.
Wise words. You see like a man step out from behind a tree a little further up ahead.
Drawing sword.
Disappear.
Stands about 6'3", 6'4", full hood up. The robes are like full body robes, the color of granite. You don't really see the hands. The hands are kind of like in the robes. And you don't see the face inside the dark cowl of the hood either. The voice has a little bit of a lilt to it, though, that makes you think that common isn't the native tongue.
Who are you, friend?
I am called Kaz, and I am here to guide you.
Who sent
Do
you to
we
guide
know
us?
that?
He sees you like with your sword out, and he's like, "Peace, friend, peace."
I'll sheath it.
We're a little jumpy from our experiences here so far.
I don't like to be eaten. I pop back up.
I have no intention of eating you, my friend.
So, who sent you?
The goddess.
Where did you come from?
I live near here.
Are there still others here?
None who worship the goddess.
So you're like the lone person?
that I know of.
Who do the others worship then? Anyone? Life?
I don't know. I've never asked them.
What makes you different?
I am the lone survivor of the fall of the temple.
So you are a cleric of sorts? A
Yes.
priest? What's become of the temple now?
Oh, come look. Please follow me.
Lead the way.
You get closer and he's gesturing. You can see his hands are really like thin and frail looking. And you don't see, he doesn't seem to be carrying any weapons.
I hand him some fruit rations from my bag.
Oh, thank you. No, I have food at my hut. And he kind of walks similar route that you guys were already taking. But as you get another 4 or 5 minutes of following him, he diverts, and he goes down a path that you probably wouldn't have noticed. And it seems like an animal trail. And he's walking ahead of you, but he's very frequently turning and looking back. And you can see he's a really old elf. His hair is really it looks like it's been chopped short a couple of times, but it hangs down to about shoulder length. It kind of comes out of the cowl when he's turning his head back and forth. And his face is really deeply lined. And elves usually don't show their age until they're getting to the end of their life. And so when he says that too, by the way, because anybody else speak Elven, or are you the only one who speaks Elven?
I speak Elven.
Okay. So Kaz in Elven means herald.
Okay. I'll lean over to Coralon. Say maybe you can get some more information from him. Gain his trust.
If he's taking us to the temple, that's all the information I'm looking for right now.
All right. So yeah, he continues down the trail, and it kind of comes up on a ridge, and as he gets close, he's like careful now, careful. They don't normally look up here, but to try to stay behind the plants. And you can see the top of the ridge. There's a sheer drop, and it drops about 30-40 feet, and then there's a bunch of broken ground, and the ground starts to rise again. And then looks like probably another sheer drop at the end of that rise. And it's almost like sawtooth land, where the land's buckled and broken close to the crater impact site.
Do they keep the goddess down there?
Yeah, and he points, he's like, you can see here, there's the main cathedral spire where it fell over. And you can see there was once this glorious temple to Sehanine here. And only about half of it remains right on the edge of a large cliff. And that's where the red glow is coming from, is beyond where that cliff drop is. And what you can see of the temple looks like it is in complete and utter ruin. It has been, it was almost caught in the impact zone, and part of it slid off as a result of it from whatever shattered the moon. And but he turns back, and he's kind of beaming with pride, that he brought you here to show you this.
Is Senai in there?
I believe so.
Why haven't you gone in?
The orcs would kill me.
See.
How many?
Hundreds. More recently.
Where do the more come from?
Fire's Wrath.
He brings them here himself?
I haven't seen him. I don't know how he gets them here. Now, you guys know of orcs. Orcs were a race but they were a craftsman race. They were laborers and builders, not with the same skill and exquisiteness of the dwarves or the elves, but they were sturdy workers.
They
So I
weren't.
don't have like that more than hatred of them
No,
yet.
that hasn't happened yet.
That doesn't. Oh, yet. You're right.
So they weren't like inherently evil before.
Right. No more than humans or elves or anybody else.
I wonder what they're crafting here. What are they building?
Oh, they don't build like that anymore. Not anymore. Not since everything changed.
What do they build now?
They build war.
Weapons?
Weapons. They fight with exceptional skill.
This is not right.
What's not right?
Them changing.
Oh, gotcha.
Everything.
I was gonna say, yeah. Bad.
But
There
they
is a
were-
lot that is not right.
They were a people of great skill and honor, even. So
Let's not tarry here. My hut is not too far, and I'm imagining you've walked far this day. Your clothes look very badly mud-stained and in some cases blood-stained. And you look weary. Please, come enjoy my hospitality.
thank you, Kaz.
He heads off again. Once again, looks like an animal trail. Takes you kind of back into the marsh area, but the route that he takes isn't as squishy as ground as you've been on. And soon you're like crawling over just interwoven roots. And he takes you into an area where the trees have kind of made a natural little clearing in the ground. No vegetation. There's not enough light coming through for vegetation to grow up, and it looks like somehow he's even made the roots leave an open spot of ground in the middle, and it's almost like walking into a hut, but it's all living trees around him. And you can see hanging from branches are like utensils for cooking, and you see other robes similar to the ones he's wearing right now in various states of repair or disrepair hanging up. And yeah, there's like looks like a repatched several times bedroll, kind of off stashed in one corner. So I don't have much, but please make yourselves comfortable and all. And you can see in the middle where there's a fire pit dug. It looks like he uses, and there's no chimney or anything. You're guessing the smoke just goes up through the leaves and it disperses it enough that he hasn't been noticed here.
Does he have a creepy vibe at all?
Not like creepy, but
He doesn't seem like his ulterior motives to get us here or something.
you can make as an insight. Do you have insight?
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
try to.
Oh, I'm actually trained in it. Rolling that one.
This guy's my best friend.
So
I don't trust him. We can't
yeah,
stay here.
no, that's where you're at.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, you are too nice. Yeah. You should not stay.
Do you see any vines coming to eat us? I think that this is a great place.
I think we should hurry on.
No, you should stay. I even gathered extra food.
How did you know we were coming?
The goddess speaks to me.
What does she look like?
I don't see her. I'm not crazy.
It's a herald. It's a priest.
Well, we always
Here to
see
guide
her,
us.
so I didn't
Why are you
know.
being so ungrateful?
I was just
In
trying
our
to...
time, there were many like this.
This seems very convenient.
I'm gonna get really close and just kind
I
of look
think
at
he's
him,
okay.
try to get the
Right.
feel.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll insight?
Yeah, make an insight roll.
14.
He seems okay. You don't know why
I look-
Morden's freaking out.
I look back at you and I'm like, he seems perfectly normal.
He failed diplomacy. There's nothing to drink here.
He's an elf.
Do you like wine?
Yeah, but
we
it's
used to
not a
make
pri-
wine here. Really good wine. A long
It's
time
not
ago.
a priority for them.
Oh, that's depressing.
Have you ever seen Lork drink?
I don't remember. I'm
It's
sure
probably true.
sometime.
Drink too much.
When available, gone.
Is there a way into the temple without facing 100,000 orcs?
Yes, of course. 100,000 would be way too many to face, even for
It was
you.
a hyperbole.
Oh,
But it would be an excellent end.
not really. They'd probably just kill you and hang your skulls with the others.
My skull would be watched forever.
Ignore him.
You can talk to us. It's
So
okay.
when the temple collapsed and the grounds shifted, the catacombs below mostly survived. There were breaks and areas fell away into the crater. But the orcs that came after rebuilt some of it and connected them with the new layouts. And their wardens are all over. They've expanded them, but they're not concentrated. They're spread out. And so if you went in very quickly and with little delay and during a distraction, I think you could get in and run the gauntlet, so to speak, and get to the goddess to free her. And then once freed, she can make things right.
What distraction is? Do you have in mind?
Yes, I do.
Please
What is it?
explain.
Me.
What would
It's
you
rather
do?
vague.
We can't use you as bait.
Oh no, I would send my friends to help. They would attack the walls. The orcs have kept the temple walls in good repair, and while they leave the gates open, any sign of danger, and sometimes creatures will attack the walls. They close the gates with some haste.
By friends, do you mean animals?
No, I wouldn't harm animals. These are unthinking, but it's easier to show you. And he makes this weird whistle noise, and two of the trees they start to move,
Oh.
and they kind of come down, and you can see that they're as they move and shift down, they're less of you're looking around this isn't really trees. These are just woven vines into thicker trunks that have made this canopy around him. And it comes down into this creature that's about 7.5, 8 feet tall and nearly as wide, made completely out of vines and flowering plants, and it doesn't make any noise or anything, but he walks over and just pats it.
This is incredible.
And you can see with the two that are down, there's if all of these trunks are there, there's 4 more.
Mm,
They can cause quite the distraction.
I imagine.
What about your home?
The goddess will be free. Everything will be okay then. But so you've seen the bigger brutes too then, the ogres they call them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the ogres they've been here for quite some time, and the orcs, so their numbers keep getting bolstered and much more as of late. And then there's a new leader among them as well, a huge orc, almost as big as an ogre, called Grumsh. And you guys know the name. You know that Grumsh was the god of the orcs.
Maybe we kill this Grumsh. I remember.
I roll
his
my
name.
eyes of course.
Do you ever miss the pacifism? Because I'm starting to miss the pacifism.
You want me to try to talk to him?
Oh God, no. Never mind.
Exactly.
Take it back.
Where did these?
Was Grump friendly? We were in
Yeah.
good terms with him?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, Grumsh
That's
was-
right, because the orcs.
Orcs were builders.
My bad.
Maybe we should talk to
I
them.
say we try to talk to him.
So I haven't taken his eye yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
I don't know.
I'm still nah. Nope.
Might take him.
We're gonna retell some stories here. It might not be Grumsh who loses the eye.
Might be Moradin. I mean,
where did these ogres come from anyway?
They were the orcs that were here during the catastrophe. Some of them, when magic ran amok here, changed.
Made them bigger, dumber.
Mm-hmm. The main temple, the main cathedral, did fall into the crater, but it's still somewhat intact, and I believe that is where Grumsh has set up his throne room, and I believe that is where the goddess is being kept as well.
Grumsh is here. He's been corrupted, because otherwise he would just set him free.
Maybe he's just waiting for somebody to come along that would actually stand up to fire threats, because he can't do it himself.
I
old is
remember
Grumsh
him,
now?
and he's not the kind that
How
just
old are we?
wait around for help.
did he too?
Well, not wait around,
New
but
life?
you know what I
That's
mean,
what I'm
right?
wondering. Did he take his
Like-
powers like ours were taken?
It's also possible.
What if he doesn't remember who he is?
Well, I'm not saying
It's
he's a
also
good
possible.
guy. I'm just saying he might not be the Grumsh of old that we remember. He may be like us.
But he might be.
If he is, that would be a problem.
He is.
If any of us were on our own, I mean, how would we do?
Sometimes we struggle when we're not on our own.
Exactly.
I was about to say, some days it feels harder to not be on my own. Thank you.
I think maybe we try to talk to him first. Make sure he's not changed along with this land.
Well, it sounds like we have to run this gauntlet before we do anything. So perhaps we should get to resting. And where's the entrance that we would?
I'll take you there in the morning
Okay.
and can show you there.
Don't know if we should run
And
gauntlet
the
if we
tree
wanna
things
talk
go back over and reform into like the walls of his abode here.
Is the gauntlet going towards this central
Well,
cavern?
So you'll have to as my friends attack the walls, run the gates, get through the gates before they close them.
So why can't we just go up to the gates and ask to talk to Grumsh?
Then they'll bring out champion after champion for you to fight to prove your worth.
Win one? It doesn't seem like a very fair, honorable fight.
They would get destroyed.
I mean, what if we just go with this plan and I can scout out ahead of time? I can climb walls. I could literally climb the ceiling and go undetected and let everyone know what's going on ahead of everything else. Like, I could scout.
You could. I'll say your eulogy.
Do they frequently look at the ceiling?
The Warrens aren't very tall.
It's too risky.
But you could. You seem confident. Maybe you could.
I'm always confident.
I just think going in aggressively was going to ruin chances to talk to him.
Maybe that's
If-
a risk we have to take to save Shania.
If he's
I'm willing to take
on our
any risk.
side, then he'd understand. And if he's not, it won't matter regardless.
This is true. We all care for her, but it is your daughter.
Going in aggressively could put her at risk.
I don't see how. She's captive of Fire's wrath.
I mean,
Unless he knows.
well, we
Fire's
have.
Wrath is powerful, but he is not omniscient.
Yeah, we're not necessarily a discrete group, though.
That's what the goddess said. That's why she thought the fast approach would probably work best.
That would be.
Well, she apparently knows us real well, so let's go to bed.
So do you think we should, go in hard and fast?
I think going slow is going to wield many fights that we probably aren't going to last through.
I mean, you've encountered the brutes already. You've encountered the ogres out in the wilds. Those are the hunters, the exiles.
Yep,
And
they're totally still there.
They're different when they wear armor and carry forged weapons.
Yeah, I could see that would be a problem.
That's a problem.
Just think of that cat with armor.
I think maybe the
Armor cat.
Stay away from the Western Warrens. That's where they keep the cats.
I don't like cats. I'm allergic.
All right, then.
let's get some rest.
I have an allergy to anything that
And
can eat
he
me.
goes and he like brings like a bunch of like baskets over that are just filled with fruits you don't recognize and vegetables you don't really recognize. That look like, he's like, I know they're not the things that you would know, but these are all safe to eat. And some of them are tasty, some of them are just nutritious.
Some of them are kale.
But then we'd win the fight.
Is there like an elven like sincere thank you
Oh, yeah.
that I know? I'm gonna speak in Elven to him and give him like kind of a formal thank you and everything for all of his assistance. So and then
Yeah,
I will eat.
he bows low to acknowledge it.
Hmm.
He
Let
keeps
us see.
glancing at you a lot too.
Yeah, but he's not interested in his people. He's interested in his daughter and his daughter only.
Yeah, you seem old, but I'm trying to get to Shania.
So I grab some food.
Should I remember you?
Oh, I don't think we ever met when you walked here. I think I caught a glimpse of you once when I was a much younger man. It's
How long
just
have you been here?
I've been serving here for probably 50 years before the catastrophe happened.
You seem very old.
This
That's
place
a
has
little
weighed
rude.
on me heavily.
I'm just saying, our kind don't. He doesn't. If he's only been there 50 years, he's not that old, and yet.
Well, before the catastrophe.
Right, so that's 250 years now.
Yeah, he's an elf.
Right.
We look a lot better at 250 years.
Well,
That's
he
all I'm
wasn't
saying.
newborn at that point. That's when he came to serve at the temple. It was 50
Right.
years.
Okay.
So I take some
Lord,
food and
can
eat
you-
it.
It weighs on
If
you.
anybody else reaches for it, then bat their hand
In
away.
what way?
My role as Kaz ties me to the life force of the moon.
I see. That was where I was trying to go. Something's wrong.
Oh yes, I should still be well within my prime.
That's So bringing Shania out will also save you.
I don't know, but that doesn't really matter.
Well, it would matter to me,
Rescuing the goddess is what matters.
but that is priority number one.
I'm gonna take a bite of the food.
Oh,
look at
if you
Morgan,
reach for it, I slap
and
your hand
start
away from
choking.
it.
Like,
Oh.
Are you okay?
just kidding. This is delicious. Thank you, Morden.
I suddenly hope
Piece
I'm
of-
right.
I'm gonna throw a little piece of fruit at him. Just eat,
I would
fool.
try to grab it, but it would just like hit me in the forehead anyway. No, I mean like
Right in the eye. Ah,
oh,
that's how it was
it's
then.
citrus.
Excellent. Thank you.
Does he keep like awkwardly staring still?
No, but he's looking around like, I mean, this is somebody who's lived alone for a long time. He's got a couple little odd mannerisms about him.
I'm gonna tell him stories just while we eat and kind of prepare for.
And
for
he
sleep.
reaches in and eats some of the same foods. So he's more selective.
I
Right.
I grab one
Let's
of
go
the
sit over to like the side somewhere and just.
I grab one of the fruits
Sit
that
there
I
and
know
brew.
are a little tastier. I pick it up and then I go over to the dwarf and I'm like,
Oh, I was trying to be the first one to pick one out,
oh.
and I was going to slap everybody's hands away that tried because
Oh, I thought you were still anti.
No,
this
he
guy
tried it
and all
already.
this
Yeah,
stuff.
he tried.
I was trying to make sure it wasn't poison for everybody else. I could tolerate it more.
Ever the loyal friend.
Is there anything else we should know before we retire?
I don't know. I think that's everything she told me to tell you.
Meanwhile, the dwarf and
My mind isn't what it
dragonborn and
was.
tiefling are, making a mess out of the food.
I'm gonna use that owlbear claw to kind of pick my teeth after I'm
Oh,
done.
no,
Gross.
that's gross. That was inside of you.
Look, your blood's still on it.
It's clean.
It's definitely not.
There's
My
not
blood
even-
has purified
It's
this.
not even
I don't
clean
think you
water
know
to
how
clean
blood
anything
works.
around here.
I don't actually.
You know where that's been.
Let's ask Ralph if he can trade.
My friends are pansies.
I'm no flower, sir.
A little bit.
It's safe to rest here. It's not like the rest of the swamp. The vines won't move. The vines here are my friends.
I mean, as he looks over, though, it's like a scene from like a really rough family's house of just us eating things and picking on the dragonborn who's, you know, using a disgusting talent to pick his teeth.
It doesn't take much talent. Halfling, would you like to try?
Well, I was trying to pull it out of your mouth, so I'm like climbed up on your shoulder because it's the only way I can, you know, trying to rip it out of your face.
I thank you for your hospitality. I'm going to retire. Might go to a corner. I guess there's not like rooms.
Right, there's no rooms. It's just one kind of...
I mean, you go to
It's
like
a circle,
your,
isn't it?
Kind of
right.
a circle,
So
yeah.
there's
There's no corner.
It's not-
There's no
there's
corner.
like the areas where like the trees kind of like bend in.
Okay.
The trees.
Here's your reading nook.
I'll take first watch.
I do believe the
I
elf.
don't believe we need a watch.
Then go to sleep.
Dava, I believe the elf said that he would like his feet warm. If you want to sleep next to the elf, I think he would appreciate that.
I'm not a dog. I kick you in the shin. Then I go over to my own little corner.
For, kick him in the shins for D4 plus sneak attack damage.
I'm down! I'm down!
I think you broke it.
You hear from the corner.
Alright, I'm resting.
Are you?
All right, so you guys settle in. Are you guys keeping watch, or are you?
Me and him are staying up for a minute.
I'm not going to. I think I trust this guy.
I mean, by the time we go to sleep, he'll be rested anyway.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
I'm examining my mace thoughtfully.
What are you thinking there?
I'm remembering when I forged this, I asked for Grump's help. He suggested that I make it shorter so I could hold the shield. He said, you'd get yourself killed if you hold that two-handed.
My eyes instinctively dart over to Bahamut for a second. Come right back.
I won't feel good using it on him.
I agree. Maybe we don't have to.
Seems unlikely.
It seems that way. But possibly, maybe we can come out of this with two more on our side. And maybe
hope
we
so.
can aim them in the direction of war. They want it. They train for it. I'll let they have it here. We have a lot of people that don't know how to do that.
I think you and my people still know how.
Well, yes, but we haven't really found any of mine.
Soon.
So,
I put it away. But still look distressed. after a little bit, I go to sleep.
Okay. Yeah, Kaz is over doing the elven meditation thing too. After he's done picking everything up, the food fight and everything left, some food lying around. He picks up all the discarded cores from fruit and all that, and he like takes it all in a basket. He takes all of it, and then he just like goes outside with the basket, comes back, an empty basket a little while later. Not leaving any partially eaten foods and stuff inside the place where he sleeps.
It's very elvish of him.
I know what it's like to pick up their dragonborn all the time, yeah.
My hours can be safe.
You should see him when he's in dragon form. It's worse.
Yeah, you two crash out. Do you stay up?
Yeah, I'll
or-
stay up for a bit. I have all the plants.
Yeah, I mean the vines do occasionally shift or move, but like just within their form.
Just enough to keep me creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make little smiley faces.
And this is when dwarves went underground.
You've always wanted to camp. You've always wanted to camp in a site in between 6 shambling mountains.
Right. Perfect camping area. Yep.
As a veteran D&D player, this makes you very comfortable.
Exactly. I need to be surrounded by rock right now. Underground. Away from all these plants.
Eventually,
I
bed
might-
down, try to get some sleep.
I might take 2 watches because I can't. No, I'll eventually bed down.
It's a long walk. Even your hardy constitution is feeling a bit taxed after trudging through so much mud today.
Right.
And you guys probably had a lot of time when you first got here too of cleaning your gear, like just getting the mud out of the gear. And,
Mm-hmm.
Well, we didn't rest. No, we did rest once we got here, didn't we?
Mhm.
That's right.
I did.
Okay.
This is our second night.
I let you guys use the elbow grease.
yeah, you're just like, woo, poop, done.
All right.
All right, so the night goes by. One thing you do notice in here too is like the insects don't follow you in here,
That's nice.
so you actually get a pretty good night's sleep. Dawn comes with a heavier feel to the air, like much more humid, and you can hear the sound of rain, but no water is flowing in here. You can hear rain hitting the leaves and upper branches of these trees that are around him.
Can I see the dawn, or does it cover it up?
No, it's too cloudy.
I need to get out of here.
You guys are all loving this place. And you like it's almost like a false dawn because like when you come out of your reverie, you know it's like a reddish sky, and you're like, oh yeah, it's from the cracked earth, you know, the
Wow.
earth bleeding over there. Well, you're on it now. Not sure.
Still the moon.
And yeah, but eventually everyone else does wake up, and you know Kaz is there. You know he leaves about 2 hours before they would wake. Grabs a basket and leaves. Comes back just a little bit after they're starting to wake up with the basket full of more of the same food from last night. But when he comes back, he's like his robes are like soaking wet. He's out in the rain.
Thank you, Cass.
And he goes around with the basket to each of you in turn. More food.
I'll take the nutritious one instead of the good tasting ones.
Okay.
I got one of each.
Good tasting.
That was a good plan.
It's all
There's still
plants,
plenty
so
left.
you'll eat it.
Please eat well. Get your strength today.
Thank you.
So you guys are fully healed. You have all your spells and everything back, your abilities back, and you get half your hit dice back.
Is that rounded up or down?
It's rounded up, otherwise you'd never get any back at
That's
first
right.
level.
That's right.
So you get 3 back. That's what you were down, wasn't it?
Yep. Well, I used 3, so.
Yeah. So you get 3 back. No, you get half your total.
Oh,
hit
half
dice
your
back.
total.
Yeah,
Not
so
half of what
you get 3 back every day at 5th level and 6th level.
All right, so 3 was the right number to use.
We'll make it harder next time. Those are the easy fights. We got the easy ones out of the way.
Well, we lived through the night. I'm sorry for my rudeness last night, Case. And I appreciate you trudging through the rain to bring us breakfast.
Oh, you're welcome. I've had to remind myself several times that I'm not just hallucinating all of this. That you're actually here.
I think that we're on, week 3 of the surreal feeling?
One more rough day, and then the moon will be back.
Good. Good.
Or so we hope.
It will be back.
Oh, it will be. Are we ready?
Maybe the goddess of luck will bless us with her luck.
We're gonna need it.
Where did I vomit earlier?
Oh, did he have to pick that up?
I
too?
It was in my boot.
Ah, yes. Where's your other boot?
This way it's an equal score.
You don't want to make me vomit.
Comes out a little fiery.
Yeah. Spicy.
Let's go. Enough of
Once
this
when I was a
wisecracking.
kid. Oh, okay.
It's time for skull cracking.
Well, hopefully not, but yes.
We were gonna try to talk to this guy.
We will.
After we maim some of his
Do you get the
people
Yeah.
on the way in.
After we bulldoze through whoever stands in our way.
From what I've seen of them, they respect strength. Showing weakness to the orcs is bad.
They don't do diplomacy like we do diplomacy.
They used to do diplomacy.
But and you knew
Yeah.
orcs before, like they were like they were like the fun rough and tumble. Like they would get in like simple brawls and bar fights and things like that at the drop of a hat. Like they were very passionate people.
Right.
But it was like over as fast as it began, and the winner was always gracious with the loser.
I imagine like cyclopses. Like that's kind of the feel that we're going for.
Kinda.
But not now, but like back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but with 2 eyes.
Yeah.
That would be a biclop.
The sun sets.
I think it was funny.
Kaz gets serious when you say that. It's like, oh, it's not funny.
His word isn't divine anymore. Yes.
I mean, he's Lorik now, no longer Coralon.
He's still.
He
Coraline.
rebranded when we forgot ourselves.
No,
Still prefer to be called Coraline, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think that's how I announced myself at the start of the game for the last 2 weeks.
Well,
Lord Corlon, if you and your friends will follow me.
Lord, here, let me borrow that boot.
Lead the way.
We're gonna have to learn to accept the titles that we're bequeathed.
I have iron stomach, but I might need
I
the
followed
boot
you.
He takes you guys out. As he's taking you guys out, though, he gets like the extra robes. Like he has like extra robes, and you notice like his grayish robes blend in really well with the gray and browns of the forest here. And he gives you guys these robes to wear, and they seem like they're like fairly custom tailored to you. Like he's been planning this for a while.
So there's a small one.
He's a good hero. I
Smells
had men
a little-
like this, but.
It smells a little
they're
earthy.
gone, I think.
I put it on over top of my other cloak.
Go first.
I think these are cloaks of invisibility. Coralon told me. Can you guys see me now?
I was gonna have him go first since we
Nope.
can't see him.
Who said that?
I will lead the way.
Oh my
Kaz
god.
is looking confused at all of you.
Right here, everybody. These are
As he
awesome.
throws back the cloak.
Just let him have his moment.
Meanwhile, though, Dava could actually
Doesn't get
disappear
a
in
lot
the
of
cloak.
moments these days.
Let's go. I'll lead the way.
See, this is
Or
where
right
Fizzman
behind.
was befuddled in the other
Guys.
world.
Yeah, and he starts walking back through these animal paths, and like, he takes these turns, and you're like, I would never have seen that trail, like walking by here, like.
Mhm.
But he like takes you down to a different trail than he brought you here with, and it is like zigzagging towards the temple area. And it goes down into it like I said, it's kind of like sawtooth, but there's areas where the vegetation has overtaken that, and he's leading you through that.
Mhm.
And there's a couple times where he like begs you to like wait. He's like, he's like, shh, and like has everybody get down. And like one of the time you see like a group of about a dozen ogres come through, and they have a couple of those cats as well. Like they're leaving the temple area. After they leave, he's like, hunters, they probably stayed the night bringing in goods to trade.
Mm. So not all of the orcs have changed like this.
No, just the ones who were here
Who were
when everything
it
happened.
Okay. I'm just sorry, I don't remember things as well.
But I know Fire's Wrath has taken some of the changed ones back.
Mm.
Are they all old? Like, are these the original orcs?
No, these are the descendants.
Okay.
It's been over 200 years.
Well, I didn't know if they like maybe changed where they aged like him and me.
Mm.
Or if they became eunuchs.
What?
Well, you thought they were the originals, that they hadn't,
Boot.
continued their lineage.
So, your morning star.
It's a maze.
Oh, sorry, mace. Back away.
I don't want to give away our position.
Warden, I didn't realize we had more fizzy. You've been hiding this, stashing some.
Well, yeah.
Excellent.
When would they not? You got to bring diplomacy everywhere with you.
Bottle label says diplomacy.
Need to get off this mountain.
So Kaz gets you guys moving again. And you come up to an area where the sawtooth earth stops. And it's just the last flat shelf before the red glow.
Mm.
Right. So yeah, you're now ground level with it because you've kind of been looking down onto the ruin and seeing. So you don't see the ruin behind it. You just see it almost looks intact from this angle. There's a 30-foot wall that runs, and it was once a full circle. You're
Mhm.
guessing it just ends at the cliff, but you can see, scores of orcs manning the walls. And when you guys left too, like you guys didn't notice his house deconstruct or anything. Like he just led you guys up
Yeah.
here. But as you get here, like you feel the presence of these shapes on either side of you.
Uncomfortable.
Like, looking back, how many did he bring?
3 on each side.
Oh, that's it. It's not a lot.
It just
They're
needs to
big.
be a distraction.
I know, but
They're big and they look strong.
Still uncomfortable.
He's slowest of all of us.
I think it's the dwarf.
I'm speed 25.
Perhaps you should lead the way.
By myself. Just give me a head start.
So the temple itself is like it's like an alabaster,
Also, just
and the wall doesn't have that same shine or sheen to it. Like, and you can see where it's been damaged and repaired and just recoated with stonework or mud work. And you can see the open gate, which is about a 20-foot opening right in the middle. And that slow moving river like goes up, and about halfway from where you are to it stops, like it peters out, and then you see the remnants of the road going inside. And the road is overgrown. I mean, you can make out parts of it, but it's what's left of it even there is a mess as well. And yeah, there's like the red glow now that you're closer to is even in the daylight, although it is raining still. So with the cloud cover, like the red glow is reflected on the clouds, giving the whole thing a very ominous feel.
So we're just running through that gate.
You'll have to fight your way through some, I'm sure. But I'll distract as many as we can.
Let's do it.
All right.
And he gestures, and the mounds of living vegetation just start running forward with more speed than you're comfortable with.
Oh,
Still uncomfortable.
that's interesting.
And yeah, I mean they're like amorphous almost, like they like bound forward and like put their front arms down, and that becomes their leg as they just kind of slinky across the ground to get there.
Gross.
Let's
Taking
move.
on humanoid form from time to time, but not always keeping it as they lurch forward.
Almost gelatinous vines.
Probably wait for the right moment then.
And then he's like, go.
Charge!
Nope, quietly.
Mhm.
No.
Yeah. No, yeah, you guys are running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, don't say charge.
That's what we're doing.
But don't announce it.
Her
We're
voice
gonna
probably
run
isn't
fast.
heard
I was just,
over the
I was
giant
just
way.
kidding.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna.
All right, I'm gonna set a couple things up really quick.
Oh, of course
I'm
you
gonna
are.
put some heroes off to the side, and then we'll get our battle cam back up and going.
Just blast through. We're not waiting to kill stuff. We're just
As these guys like start running, I like grab Kaz on the shoulder and say, "Be safe," and then follow up.
Say Hanai's blessings.
go with Aowen.
Because I'm nicer to your people than you are.
Some
Punch you in the gut for that later.
Some elven god. I'd say go with Corlin, but it sounds
Go
That's
with
right
me.
Up your alley.
yeah. Sounds bad.
Why?
You can't really say may Coralon bless you because
Yeah, it's
you would
bad.
just bless him on the spot.
Right.
I bless you.
Blesses!
Can you move my stuff?
No,
You are with me, so you're
I
okay.
forget how sticky this
Oh, yeah.
surface is.
Yeah.
It's great. My dice hate it.
Well, that's what he does. I'm more of a my people can fend for themselves kind of god. That's how I am.
Are
though.
there any?
I know, but it's always bothered me. That's like our
The whole time, even before
That's what I'm
Fire's Wrath
saying,
killed
yeah.
us, we had some issues.
right.
The grass is definitely greener on the other
We
side.
raise our children differently.
That's true.
Set these up here for now. Pay no attention to those.
To the gates.
To the doors to the gates.
So, let me get. So you guys are making your way. So these plant things go and they hit the walls, and the walls like kind of shudder, and they're like sending vines into the stone and trying to like rip chunks out of the wall. And it's definitely got the attention. And most of the orcs go running over to those areas, and they start throwing first javelins down, and then flaming javelins down,
Mm-hmm.
and then they start adding burning oil to that mix. So you know your time is limited. So,
And the water won't help us with burning oil?
what's everybody's speeds with armor and everything? 30?
25.
30.
30.
25.
Okay.
You can take an extra action on him for
Yeah.
if we were all
You run
out
like
moving.
twice as fast as we do. Yeah.
But you will tire out faster doing that.
Yeah.
So we'll do something like this. We'll put the faster guys up front.
Well, I took off last too.
You did take off last. You are correct.
I'm just trying to be safe.
Unless you don't want to be front, unless you
I don't
intentionally
want to be in the front.
intentionally lag.
That's why I said we should let the dwarf go first, because
Okay.
he's going to be the slowest, and then we don't have to worry about
There you go, then.
keeping pace.
And then we all keep pace with
Yeah,
dwarf.
we automatically keep pace.
We're like,
He's well equipped to go first too.
I mean,
I'll use my
he's
shield to
like
kind
our
of
dwarven
put up
barricade.
above the Paylor and the half and Dava as well, just trying to kind of
Okay.
shield from the direction they might be shooting from.
Okay, so does anybody speak Orc?
Nope.
Giant.
I do.
Or?
You do? Sweet.
That's awesome.
So you hear them yell. I'm probably off camera standing up here. Sorry. You hear them yell. You know, like somebody near you. It's a diversion, and then
Really? Well, that didn't work very well.
well, it's pulled dozens of them away from you.
Mhm.
It's time to stick some stuff.
I conjure a smaller
Yeah.
version of the shambling mound
Okay,
next to the wall.
we're gonna roll initiative, and you can do that then.
Well, I do that as we're running, so before we go initiative.
If you're running, you can't take any actions.
You want to sit on my shoulders, Elf?
It's not.
That's why he's behind.
If it's not an action,
Oh, no, I do have to use an action. Sorry
Okay.
about that.
I thought we had a paladin one point.
Never mind.
Sorry,
put
Dave.
this out next to your guy. Nope, I wouldn't do that to you.
Nope. Oh, that guy's so cool.
He's one of the coolest guys out of the Forgotten Realms. I'll say. that.
Quick,
He was one of my faves.
go hurting with the enemy.
Call out to Bob. I'll do a shout out to Bob. I know he's not watching, but he did make a bull, and I'm happy with that.
Okay, I got some stuff. I'm gonna put them out yet because they're not visible yet. What? Yeah, probably.
Roll well, dwarf.
Okay.
Roll
well,
with the
everybody.
power of.
Roll
Dava.
like you're a god or something.
All right, I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative, and we're gonna change scenes.
I feel weird. Can I have disadvantage?
You'll get it in your attack rolls. Don't worry.
Okay.
Dava
21.
again.
Exact same. I rolled an 18 both times.
Bahamut,
9.
Baylor,
12.
13.
13 for Core Morden.
15.
What?
So there's like this little virgin piece of paper that doesn't ever had a second digit where you're writing right now, I bet, right?
It's weird. Yeah, disadvantage. Roll again.
Okay, good.
All right.
It's a double digit too.
Let me
Whoa.
find my
Hey now, don't be wasting those.
let me find my good
Straight
guys.
dice.
Okay.
Defending their home against the intruders. Right? I mean, the orcs are the good guys now because they're defending their home.
Yeah, but
See, I told
mean-
you.
I mean,
typically
admittedly,
you don't kidnap people and keep them in your home.
Technically, they didn't kidnap anybody.
Yeah, typically they don't keep people in their home against their will.
They might
Go
not
that way.
know.
The
They might just
person
be.
hasn't said no.
They might just be guarding some
Locked
sort
in
of
a stasis chamber.
box.
In common. I mean,
Exactly.
If
All
I
right.
just showed up, said, "Hey, keep it
or
in
you
this
mean an
box.
orc, I
Don't
should
open
say. I mean, what if they don't speak common?
Okay. And I have to access another book. Sorry. We have orcs, and then we have fun orcs.
There's fun orcs in the regular one.
Mhm.
Although I don't think they're called orcs. I think
No,
they're called
I'm really
Orogs.
like, I'm not digging
Yeah, they're
that any
scary.
of the orcs are
Yes.
going to be super fun.
You guys were told that orcs were fun. I mean, they used to be.
They like to brawl.
Mm-hmm.
They're rowdy. I
That's
probably got along with them really well in the past.
Well, you're a little rowdy.
They're a little
I mean, so
rowdy.
is he.
There we go.
He was trying to use a bear owl talon to clean his teeth last night.
I'm gonna be running still.
Dragon culture's so
Ooh.
odd.
All right, Dava, you are first. You don't see anybody, but you hear something screamed in Orcish, and it's your turn.
I'm gonna try to keep up with the rest of the group and hold my action.
Okay. Well, I'll say, so you're just gonna move when somebody else moves then?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna stay together as a group. I think that's the plan.
All right. I have somebody holding an action as well. Morden, your turn.
Well,
I'm right behind you.
double move.
Okay.
Chaos.
Stop.
That's my double move.
Okay. So you get up there, and this burly-looking orc steps around with his held action, and he is going to attack you.
He doesn't look pretty.
No, he doesn't.
That's a face only a mother could love.
He is wielding a longsword,
Did you not run up?
and he is wearing chainmail and carrying a shield. But he steps out. 24.
I'll let him hit it.
Okay. So he swings through with the sword and hits for 10 damage.
Okay.
So he slices through, does a cut, like hits your shoulder, goes across your chest, and it's your armor takes the most of the blow, but you're gonna have a nasty bruise. He's pretty strong.
Right.
And then he comes with a backswing.
Okay.
Missed.
You were ready that
Yeah,
time?
you were ready that time. You get your shield up and you come back and block it soundly. But he knows how to hit.
He does. I'll action surge. Actually, I'll second wind, and then I'll action surge.
Okay.
So just gonna blow it off, like. And I am at full again.
All right.
Jeez.
So yeah, I'm just like, you hit like a girl. And I'm also gonna booming blade him.
Okay.
So I'll make it loud here. Ooh. 16.
Deflects the hit with his shield.
Right. But it's really loud, echoing
Yeah.
thunder. So.
Well, they know
Which
where
draws a
you're
lot of
at.
attention back towards the gate.
Right. Well, that was already attention down here anyway.
Corlin. Oh, you were holding it. Are you just moving? You're waiting until the rest of the group goes up? You're just going to keep moving with them?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for. No, I'm gonna move up behind the dwarf.
Okay. All the way?
Can I move? How far can I move?
That's one move.
I moved 50.
Oh,
He double moved.
He double
though,
moved.
Which you could do and still attack.
can I?
No.
Oh,
Because she
No.
could. She can
Or
dash.
she could take the dash,
Yeah,
yeah.
dash is a
Yeah.
bonus action.
She could get to there.
right.
Or there.
Right.
Or I can draw a bow and arrow and shoot him.
You can.
Let's do that.
Okay.
And I get sneak attack, don't I?
He's already gone, so you don't have advantage on him.
No.
And you're not hidden, so you don't have advantage on him.
Okay.
You will if you hit,
He's flanked.
because he's got someone next to
She
him.
gets sneak attack damage, but she
But
does
not
not. She doesn't get
advantage.
advantage.
Oh, she doesn't get advantage. Yeah. Okay. Thought we were getting
21.
That'll hit.
It's always so accurate and so deadly.
Right.
advantage. Goddess of luck.
That's pretty decent. I can live with that. So let's see. That's going to be 12, 15 plus 4, 19 damage.
19. All right. So you shoot, and it like hits him in the shoulder, and like rocks him back, and he just takes his blade and breaks the arrow off.
Rude.
Super rude.
Corlin.
I run up, and
Did you
as I
use your
run
bonus
past Dava, I say, "Hey, listen! Don't wait. We need to get through the gate."
You like stop the jelly thing.
Listen
Listen
here.
Are you gonna keep moving?
Dava.
Where are you gonna go?
behind the
In true elven fashion.
the door.
Is
You
this the
stop
gate?
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You stop there.
Wait, you said I could use a dash action after I shoot?
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
Yep.
fine. I'll dash up to behind where Lorik is.
Paler.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I know it's pointless, but go ahead and cast Sacred Flame.
What's the DC? And what's the...
3, 6, plus 8, so 14.
and based on what?
Dex.
You hit?
God, it's been 14 sessions. 4,
Ooh, cantrip.
1 damage.
You do an extra D8 at this level?
No, I don't,
Oh, really?
because I'm not a
Oh,
cleric.
because
Oh.
that's why the dice let you have it.
Yeah.
Soon I'll get to add my charisma, though. Or my wisdom.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the rest of the orcs come piling in now.
Oh, of course I do.
Oh.
I'd like to note that I asked to be behind Lorik.
I'm missing one. There we go. So
He would have got you anyway.
can't go past you without provoking.
This is uncomfortable. I'm claustrophobic. I need to get out of here. Spider climbs the wall.
You have to get to it.
So, a few orcs come running out.
Yeah, just like 1 or 2, right?
Yeah. And they start swinging.
Yeah, of course they do. Orcs don't
They
get
are
back
wearing
tactics,
like
right?
more simple hide-looking armor, more like the guys you saw out in the waste, and they're using two-handed axes.
Oh, look, they're hiding.
What?
Hide.
Making a joke.
Oh.
It was
It's
It's
so
a
bad
draconic
that you
joke you
forgot to
wouldn't
laugh.
understand.
All right. So, first one on Dava, the one who went furthest back. Nat 20.
I don't like you.
Well, this is starting off very well.
Okay, then.
Can we exile that die?
So,
Is
that
that the
will
same
be...
one?
No, it's a different die. That'll be 15 slashing damage.
Yeah, that hurts.
So he comes up and just does a nice two-handed cleave. You jump out of the way, try to get out of the way, but it still catches you and like kind of dives you back down to the ground. And then his buddy right next to him is going to swing at you as well. That one misses, however.
Thank goodness.
And then the last one, 'cause there's 3 on you.
Oh, that's nice.
We'll take a swing. 16.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
All
I'm
right.
squishy.
So he does take advantage of the fact that you are already prone and brings an axe down on you. Or not really prone, but recovering. And hits you for 6 more slashing damage. What are you sitting at?
11.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, you can take a few more of those. No problem.
Sure.
And then we're going to have 2 attacking the elf and 2 attacking the dwarf. So this one right here attacks the elf. It's kind of working our way around. And misses. You nimbly dodge the attack. It kind of gets a clumsy blow in with the axe. And we'll just keep working our way around. So we'll do the 2 on the dwarf next, and we'll get back to the elf at the end. So on Moradin, the first one comes in just screaming this bestial roar. And 20 total.
Spin the spot.
Okay.
Jeez.
All right, so you cast shield.
Yep.
So you throw a magical shield up and it stops the attack. The next one sees that and changes target to the elf.
That's fine, I can do it too.
21. 2. I can math.
22, I'm not gonna do it.
Yep, 22. Sorry.
Oh wait, how much does shield give you?
Plus 5.
Oh yeah, I shield. I shield.
What's your AC normally?
Well, I have mage armor,
Yeah.
and so I'm sitting at 17. So if I add 5, then it still hits.
It still hits you.
Because I thought it. Okay, what does mage armor give you?
Plus 3, basically.
So it starts with a 13 plus your dex.
Plus your dex.
What's your dex?
3.
So 16. And then he has the ring or the cloak. He has a cloak, right? So
I
it's
have plus
17.
1. That's
Yeah,
why I'm at 17.
Yep.
So I still,
Yep.
yeah, so I don't catch it.
yeah, they have plus 5 to hit, and I rolled a 17 on the die. So. All right, so he connects with the axe. For only 6 slashing damage. Probably good that I rolled low on the wizard. And then the next one on the wizard. Nat 20.
That's 2 in this
I
turn.
know! Oh, God.
I saw the eye twitch like he just bit a really nasty line.
For
or
23
something.
damage.
Okay, I fall over.
So he runs up and he cleaves Coralon, and Coralon, like, just collapses to the ground.
Ah. Takes an orc
He
with
didn't
him.
really collapse very well with that model, yeah.
No, he doesn't.
It's his fleshy.
Even prone, his cloak keeps him. It's like Doctor Strange kind of thing.
Right.
All right,
Cloak's like, no.
Bahamut.
All right, I'm gonna. So dash is a second action, right?
it's a second move, yeah.
We get to there,
Is
but
it a
this
bonus
guy's right
action?
here.
No, it is
No.
an action.
Okay, not for me. So I can move up to there. Normal move, 30 feet.
Yep.
I'm gonna move up to there, and I'm gonna cast Sleep. So because I get that as a Oath of Redemption.
Okay.
So it's 5d8. Is that correct?
Roll it up.
Mhm.
All right.
It's something.
So that's
8 doesn't sound right.
5d8.
Maybe it is, though.
20 hit points worth
Yep,
of.
it's 5d8.
Yeah, 5d8.
Okay. It affects the nearest target first. This orc falls asleep.
Actually affects the target whose creature has the lowest hit points first.
Well, there's 7 who are tied, and he's the closest. Well, I
And
mean,
then,
affects
then as a
Coralon first.
bonus action,
True.
I'm going to.
He's elf, he's mute.
Yeah, no.
No. You know what? Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna bonus action Shield of Faith.
Can you cast 2 spells in the same turn?
As long as one is a cantrip.
Yeah, I think he's right. There,
Oh,
there is
No,
a,
you're thinking of Pathfinder, I believe.
actually, Pathfinder, you can cast 2 spells in the same turn if they're
Oh,
both
well.
short enough.
Right.
I thought there was a
I've
restriction.
I've never seen a rule that.
It's on.
I
Because it
think
just
But I'm
says like
looking-
one action and bonus action.
I know,
if
but
it's
I
spells,
think
okay.
I think you're only allowed to cast 1 spell a turn. But I
Okay.
could be if I am yeah, if I'm wrong, chat, let me know. But I'm fairly confident that's the
Okay.
case.
Cool. I'll take that then.
I do know some rules sometimes, once in a
Right.
while. I know there's a weird thing in 5e, because some spells are bonus actions, but you still have a limitation. Other than you can cast shield as a reaction, even if you cast a spell on your turn. That's like one of the exceptions.
You can't cast another spell during the same turn except for a cantrip with a casting time of 1 action.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Huh,
All right,
it's kind of dumb, but.
so that ends the first round.
There's some stuff that gets around it, like some class.
These start to slide in. Doing a little bit of that. They each come in just about 2 feet, 2.5 feet each. And I'm going to roll initiative for a couple extra bad guys.
Of course.
So we're going to come in pretty quick. Dava, you are first. Dava,
Oh, no.
you are hurt.
Dava is hurt. Dava is going to run to the. She's going to climb to the top of the gate
Okay,
because I have the cloak of spider climb. so I
right.
can
There
do
are
that, no
orcs up
problem.
there.
Are there?
Yeah.
They're fighting the tree things. Yeah. Whatever they're called.
Okay, fine. I'm just
You
gonna
can
stab.
do it. Now you can use your action to disengage, run up there, and then use your bonus action to hide. Find a barrel or something to hide behind.
No, I might as well just fight the orcs. I mean, maybe I die. Maybe I don't.
Okay.
Is it gonna take?
I mean,
can I use?
How many more crits do I have?
All of them.
You've had like 6 so far tonight. So, can I use, instead of a movement action, since he's next to me, can I put the healing potion and Tabasco sauce style, put it into Lorik?
Yeah, you can do that. That's your action, but
Wait, my action, not my movement?
that is your action.
Dang it. Okay, I gotta stab some orcs, other than that we're all gonna die.
Okay. Which one are you going for? Not all of them have allies. Have your allies adjacent to them.
Are you sure? Because we seem pretty surrounded.
These two are on you only. So, and the sleeping one.
I'm not gonna attack the sleepy one because I'm not a complete idiot. I'll go for, because this one's on me too, isn't it?
Yeah. And
it's
that is adjacent. Yep.
Nat 20.
Woo! Everyone's doing it today.
So,
Is today the 20th?
no, it is
On
the
the
12th.
moon it is.
On the moon. So it's 28 to hit.
Okay.
And then, what do I get for my rapier?
D8.
But I double my dice, right? Plus I get sneak attack, because... So I need 3 more of those.
Ah,
My hand's not big enough. That's too many dice.
This is good problem.
Right.
Okay. So that's an 8. We'll put that with a 2 to make it 10. This is a 6 and a 4, so we're going to make that 20. There's a 6. And we're going to do this for 30. And then this 6 and this 3 are going to be for 39 damn. Oh, wait. I have to add my 5.
So yeah, you just like contemptuously stab this thing through the heart with your rapier, just like just like battle crying at you, screaming in your face, and you're just like, and it like looks down, and then just falls, crumples dead at your feet.
Really, my D8s were good to me today. I rolled an.
Might have been too. It's weird.
I rolled an 8 and a 7.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Well, since I can't really disengage,
You
but
can disengage, but you can't hide.
right.
You could get away and leave your friends to their fate.
Tempting. I can't attack twice yet.
I don't know if you ever
says
get
the
that.
person who does more damage with one attack than
Right.
I know,
anyone
but there's a
else.
lot of bad guys, and I don't know about you, but I'm a little squishy. I'm gonna disengage, kind of trying to like tuck myself between where the dwarf is and where Lorik's unconsciousness is.
Okay, you can enter Lorik's square. He's unconscious at the moment. That is permissible.
And hope I don't die in the next, like, minute. If I do have a healing potion, someone can just...
All right. So then it's the orc that came out to fight you's turn. And
Okay.
that guy, he's going to use his cool ability.
But I don't like it.
He's like, screaming in Orcish, which nobody understands. It's and then a bunch of his buddies attack.
It's rude.
Yeah, it's pretty rude, but it's awesome at the same time. Actually, I don't know if he's going to do that if you guys disengage. Well, there's still 3 guys here. Yeah. And she moved onto Lorik, so these 2 go after her. That one goes after you still. You still have your shield up. 18 misses. On to Dava. 16.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
On the nose again. Sorry.
It's not on the nose. I only have a 14 AC.
Oh, my bad. How do you know you don't?
You should have a 15.
You should have a 16.
You say +1 armor?
+2 armor, I think. Or I don't know, leather might be only +1.
Well, there's only +1.
I
Okay.
have light armor.
You never increased your AC after you raised your dex. You have a 15 AC.
Oh, no one ever told me that I could do that.
What's your dex?
She went up to an 18, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She had a 16 to begin with and raised it at 4th level.
Yeah.
He hits you for 9 damage.
Ouch. I hurt
Still up though, right?
barely.
No, you're not.
Hmm.
That was a 17 to hit for 9 more damage.
Yep.
Dava crumples on top of Lorik's form, protectively, even in unconsciousness. That guy had a good turn. He didn't even do anything. Your turn, your shield wears off.
Yep. Well, that's not good looking behind me.
This may end
Hammer,
interesting.
hammer goes green. And a green flame blade. This guy right here.
Normal orc?
Normal
Okay.
orc. 17.
That'll hit. You use it to scorch the guy you can't hit.
Exactly. So he takes 13.
Okay, so you like bash that one with your hammer and like it crumples back, hits the closing gate and stumbles back in. And the gate is like these big stone blocks closing the wall.
Right.
But it doesn't drop.
Right.
And then the flame shoots over.
Shoots over and does 7 fire to him.
Okay, scorches that guy as well, but I'm being told I have to make more orc noises. Sorry. So yeah, flame at him. And he's like, "Ah!" and he's screaming in Orcish at you.
Then I action search.
Okay.
And I do it again, but with this guy.
Okay.
19.
That'll hit.
He takes 14 damage.
Still standing. So you hit him, and he rolls back on his feet, but then comes back up at you.
And then 4 more fire to the.
All right, you're scorching him. And he looks like he's gonna give you his attention soon.
I wink at him.
Okay, that was good. Oh, I skipped my new guys.
Oh, I also yell, Bahamut! Burn us!
Yes.
Bahamut, little help over here.
I think you got it, dwarf.
Yeah, we don't got it.
So this other orc comes up,
No more.
and he's gonna run by. That one's dead. We'll get rid of him. These guys have scimitars, but they don't actually have scimitars. And they're gonna run right down this way. They're gonna run right past you.
Does it give me a swing at him?
No.
What?
There's space here. This isn't fully spaced yet.
Oh. That's good because I'm a warcaster.
And so they're using their bonus action to do this because they can move as a bonus action and then move again. So these two come over here. In fact, he'll kind of skirt through that little diagonal there.
Sure.
Got one for both of you.
Mm-hmm.
And they do this. They're like, yeah, we're gonna play. They have no weapons. In fact, they look like, despite their speed, they look sick. Like they look like they're just, like they're weak, like sickened, like they've been under a malady of some sort for a while. Their skin is more green than orc green normally, and they have like a bunch of boils and pustules on their skin, and they have like long, dirty claws, and that's what they're swinging at you with, is just these claws. So that first one takes a swing at Taylor. And like you get out of this creature's reach easily. Like doesn't even connect with you. And then the other one attacks our beloved paladin. 14. That's gonna miss. So once again, like it scrapes your armor and leaves grime behind on your armor. Like it looks like the armor after it touches it is starting to rust.
The armor is rusting.
Where it's touched it. And that's their turn. That should have been before you. Sorry. And then Corlin gets to make a death save. Make it.
How about a 1?
That's 2 fails.
You never really wanted to see your daughter, right?
He gets to see her sooner.
Funny joke we get in there. She's actually dead.
All right. Paylor.
Yep. So I'm gonna go right here. It is so cluttered. I can't.
I know.
count.
There's a cluster of bodies in that one.
20. I think they're all within 30, right?
Sure.
So I'm gonna say a new dawn has come,
30 goes down, yeah.
and a pulse of
You're blasting
light.
everybody?
Yeah,
Nice.
hits everyone. Oh, these are not d10s.
They get to save for half, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Normally,
This is
but
going to be
I'm on the
so
moon,
epic.
so there's no atmosphere, so it's double damage.
I like your justification. That's good.
There's a specific rule in here.
For 12 plus my cleric level, so 16. And
Okay,
if they
what's the
save, it's 8. It's a con DC 14.
Con 14. Okay. The guys next to you, I'll start with them.
Okay.
The one that attacked you has a cocked die. Try that again. Fails. The other one also fails. So it's 16, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get 16 on both of those. So your holy light burns into them, and their skin's kind of like burning away, and it's causing the pustules to rupture, and it seems like it's causing a lot of pain. They're frenzying around and shrieking, but they don't drop.
Mhm.
The big boss man fails his save as well, and so he'll take the full. He is still not down, but he also... What's that?
That's it. Holy guacamole!
Yes, totally.
Um,
What are you going to use?
These two die no matter what.
Yeah.
So go ahead and take them off. The one that's standing over Lork's form makes his save. And so he is still standing. And then the sleeping one dies.
Oh. It's tragic.
The one next to him makes his save and is still standing. And the one next to him makes his save and is still standing.
Okay. Then, just like last time, when the light comes back in, a dual image of my mace shows up,
Awesome.
and it's gonna attack the sick guy on Bahamut.
Okay.
Where's it coming in?
Like came in next to me, and then it's moving over one. Yeah. And it just like it's the air.
It comes out with a flourish and this very
Yeah.
practiced-looking maneuver, but doesn't come close to hitting. All right. It is my surviving orcs' turns. So this guy is going to scoot up to you. This guy is going to scoot this way because he doesn't want to get crushed. This guy, yeah, he's going to step in there.
Okay.
And they're all swinging at the dwarf. They're all swinging at Morgan. So the first one, which will be the one on next to the leader, 21.
Okay. Shield.
Now I need net 20s to hit you.
No, you
How many of them are up still?
3 normal orcs, the 2 sick ones, and the leader. Really close. Your shield barely deflects it.
Right.
And the last one, yeah, your armor won't take it anyway. But yeah, if I can burn free spells out of you, I'll take it all day long.
Me as
Bahamut,
well.
it's your turn. This thing next to you is coming at you, and it looks pretty hurt now.
Okay. I think I'm more worried about Coralon at this time, so I'm going to run over to Coralon.
Okay, I get a free swing at you.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't really think it's fine.
Miss.
Okay.
It's fine.
And I am going to cure Corlon for 20 hit points.
Ooh. So you were at the
So I'm
20.
going to reach down, just grab him and pick him up and be like, "Get up, friend. You're needed." And then as a bonus action,
Yeah, I'm just under the swoosh.
as a bonus action, I'm going to give Corlon Sanctuary
Okay.
as a bonus action.
What's that do?
So it makes it so any creature who targets the warded creature with attack or harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target
Okay.
or lose the attacker spell.
Good job.
All right. Dava, make a death save.
I feel.
All right. So we go to my cool guy. Let's see if his ability recharges. Does not. So he will attack you. You still have your shield up, however.
Yep.
Shield is so great. Shield is so great.
It is. So I'm thinking when my shield goes off, it's not just like a force field. I think it's like a quick image into like Morden in his full plate when he's actually like a god.
Nice.
Just a shimmer though.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yay.
It almost recharged. I thought it recharged on a 5. It recharges on a 4.
Ew. Ew.
And he can use it as part of his multi attack. I actually missed attacks.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
So
He's just barking orders while he's killing people.
he holds his action.
Okay.
These guys go.
He's waiting for me, isn't he?
This one steps up to here.
Oh, they're gonna be total jerks about it.
Yeah. And he like looks at you and he starts to puff up. And like the boils are filling with liquid. And he's like and then he explodes.
Gross.
What sound does he make?
It's like a water balloon filled with mud. So that is going to be 17 damage to everybody within 10 feet of him. Which, counting squares, is these two, him, and him. And you get to make a DC 13 con save.
Does that mean
You still get to make the save.
Oh, I do?
Yep, because it's a
Great.
con save.
right if it was dex?
It's a failed death save, regardless.
I rolled a nat one.
Okay, so you
you're
have a
lucky.
failed death save. Oh, you are lucky.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
were much better.
You still failed death save, and you are poisoned as well, which means you now have disadvantage on all ability checks and attacks.
Saves too.
I pass.
You pass, so you take half damage.
Which was
So you'll
what
take, it was 17, so you'll take 8.
again?
Is that
Bahamut,
12?
you fail. You take 17 damage.
Do I add my con for that?
It's a con
saving
save,
throw?
yeah.
Oh, so
You're-
13.
Oh, then you're good. You made it on the nose.
Nice.
So you will still take 8 damage.
this poison is disadvantage on
And you get to make the save as well.
saves as well?
10.
So you take 17 damage, and you are poisoned.
Even though he has sanctuary,
It's not an
It's an
attack.
area
It's not-
effect.
It's an
or a
area-
harmful spell.
It's
It was
not a
neither.
spell.
Is it gone
okay.
now because
Yeah,
he
he
exploded?
exploded.
I freaking hope so.
The next
He
guy
actually
gets
grew
to
a few
go,
more.
though.
Yep, the next guy gets to go.
He'll pop too.
If he
I'm not
makes-
going to do that. That would...
Do I get a free strike?
No, because he was the one attacking Bahamut before.
Yeah, but my hammer's there.
Right.
Oh, does it, I don't think
yeah.
it gets reactions, but you can double check.
Sure it does. I don't need to check.
He's going to go stand here, but he's not exploding. He's attacking you.
Oh, okay.
18.
Block.
You have a 19 AC now?
I do.
Nice. All right. Now it's Moradin's turn.
Now it's my turn.
Now.
Sounds like a good time to light some people on fire.
Light them all on fire.
Light 'em on fire. So I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. Green flame blade him.
Okay.
13.
I think that hits right exactly what you need. It does.
On the
Yay.
boss guy?
No.
No.
Oh.
So 15.
Kills him. He was already hurt.
Boss man takes 5.
Okay.
5 fire.
He's staggering pretty bad at this point, too. The boss guy, you can take that guy off.
This is the one you hit?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So hard to tell. There's too many minis. You can't even see where Dava's playing there.
You're under.
You're under
Lawrence
Lawrence.
Cloak.
Yeah. I was talking to you, so I used the name you use.
Sure.
Anything else?
That's it.
Coralon. Just drops a fireball right there.
Kill
I mean,
him,
you could feed
Coralon.
Dava the health potion that you know she has, so she doesn't die.
Burn their souls with magic.
You're good. You'll make your next save, right?
Wasted all my good rolls.
I apparently have been hoarding them.
Something, yeah.
Yeah. I would say so.
I've got a few crits tonight, so.
Feeling that. Thanks.
Oh, we'll make more orc noises, don't worry. Especially if they win.
Well, we all have to chant in Orcish.
Right.
We will, we'll grab that health potion and give it to her.
Health potion
Okay.
is what?
2d4 plus 2, I
plus
believe.
2.
I can help too.
On your
No.
turn.
Well,
It's
we
on
gotta-
his turn.
We gotta keep going though after
Yeah.
this too.
Okay, so you feed her the healing potion, and she her eyes pop open, and
I have 9 whole hit points now.
she seems alive-ish.
Emphasis on the ish.
You are still poisoned, though.
How does that work?
You have disadvantage on all ability checks and attacks.
Neat.
It's the worst.
Mhm.
Anything else, Coralon?
No.
Okay. Paylor, your turn.
So 1, 2, and the magic hammer. Well,
Okay.
the magic mace will attack that guy. Oh, that's better. So 19.
That'll hit.
That's a D8. For 6.
Okay. So it comes up and smacks it, and it like staggers to the ground for a minute, like puts its hand down on the ground, and kind of steadies itself back up, but it's staggering around like it's not really sure what's even going on around it.
Well, as it comes up, my real mace
Okay.
is going down on its head.
Okay.
Or trying to, anyways.
Did you?
I
miss?
rolled a 9.
You hit.
Really?
It's not wearing armor.
Oh,
It's
cool.
sick. It's slow.
For 7.
That will kill it,
Okay.
and it explodes.
Oh,
That's
my-
what I thought was gonna happen.
I was wondering.
It was nice knowing you guys.
And now we know. And knowing's half the battle.
Not in
So it's going to hit everybody the same again.
Except I'm
DC
poisoned.
13 con save.
So I have
And it's-
disadvantage, right?
You do, and it's only 11 damage this time, so 5 on a successful save. You're fine. You take 5.
I get to reroll my 1 though, right?
Yep.
Thank God. So my low is a 12. No, 11.
That's a fail. You take 9 damage. 11 damage, sorry.
Yeah,
And Dava's
I'm
back
back to
down
0.
again. What about you, buddy?
19.
So you take 5. And
9.
you're down again.
Yep.
Okay,
All right. That was
And-
Paylor's
No, I'm
attack.
not-
Yeah.
done. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. And yeah, that's it, I guess.
Okay.
I wanted to be on this side.
This
of the gate.
guy is going to slide over here. And he's going to go for you still. 15 misses. Clanks off your armor. This guy is going to swing at the Dragonborn. 19 plus 5.
Oh, I have to make a
That's it.
concentration check.
24.
Is spiritual weapon concentration?
I'm pretty sure.
I think it's more broken.
I don't think it is, but you can double check.
All
All right, so he comes with the
It
axe
says-
and he
the spirit card.
kind of catches you, and your armor takes the majority of the blow from it, but you feel like some hurt. 8 damage.
Best second level spell.
How you doing?
Good.
Okay.
Right?
I know you've been like nickel and dimed a
Could
little bit.
summon
this
more
fight,
than one.
I'm at half-life right now.
Okay. It's your turn.
Okay. So
But you're using your bonus actions, though.
I'm going to
Yeah,
move
it
up
doesn't work.
Okay.
onto where Coralon is.
Okay.
I'm going to breathe some fire.
Okay.
And
Who you hitting?
So I'm going to try to catch as many of them as I can.
You can catch one right now.
It's a line, isn't it?
No, it's a cone.
15-foot cone.
But you have friends in the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, you know what?
Step all the way up and breathe on the
Screw it.
front too.
I'm going to grab Coralon and Dava and just charge through. I don't care if I take damage or what. I'm just charging through.
Okay.
Appreciate that, buddy.
Like get out to here.
Mhm.
Only one guy will get a free swing at you then.
Okay?
It's just dragging.
And there's dropping bodies at the end of that.
Yeah. And then...
Let me get my free swing.
Okay.
Miss.
Okay.
That's better than that.
Dramatic effect.
Drop
I
it.
know. Woo-chunk. Down he goes.
Where
And
do you
then,
think you're going?
Do I have a bonus action left, or will that kind of be
That's.
my whole
I think
thing?
that's probably your whole
Okay,
thing
cool.
to
I'm
scoop
cool with
them up.
Oh, I was gonna do that.
So
So essentially, there's a 5-foot gap there.
yes. But you're all on the right side of it now.
Yeah, the right side.
Dava. Make your save.
Oh, I have disadvantage, don't I?
You too.
Because I'm poisoned.
This isn't a ability check. It is
It's
a
not a
flat
save
check. A
either.
death
Yeah,
save is
save, yep.
different.
Yeah.
Right.
I still fail.
Still failed. Okay. Let's see if my guy's ability recharges.
You're going to go on timeout.
It does. So he's going to direct his 2 friends that are left alive to attack, and he will also attack. That guy's going to attack you. That guy's going to attack him, and he's going to attack the dwarf.
Can I like clang my
You wanna get his attention?
mace to get his
Yeah,
attention?
heck
Like,
yeah.
Come on, you coward.
I'm not damaged right now.
Oh well, I am, but not very much.
He's like,
So the one on you still from back there misses. The one on Bahamut brings his axe around, comes in, but your armor deflects enough of the blow that you take no damage from it. But it was a pretty good connect. Otherwise, it was close. What's your AC?
18.
Okay, not that close. Oh, you get your shield.
I still have my
That's right.
shield out.
And then the guy swings at you. First swing, 24.
Okay,
I gotta catch you.
that's fine.
For 9 damage.
So 6. I take -3 to piercing, bludgeoning.
Oh, nice. Second swing. Miss.
I really thought about that one myself.
And my explodey guys are dead, so they're off my initiative track. So it's Morden's turn.
Oh, well. You keep putting them there, so. The Green Flame Blade team.
Okay.
Ooh. I only got a 12.
That misses.
Yes.
Yeah, the hide armor stops the force of the blow, and the flames don't catch hold.
I'm like, whack, and go to look at the fire. Like,
Anything else?
it's raining, it's wet. Yeah. I'm just gonna step in over here a little bit more. Make
It's
sure.
only once.
Like still kind of keeping him, but I'm like just trying to
But-
edge my shoulders
yeah,
in
you
so
can't
the
see.
guy can't get out of the gate.
Oh, he can still sneak through.
Right.
And stay in threatened squares.
Right.
Well,
he's in a threatened square, but I'm trying to block him with my body. Actually, you know what? I'll let him swing at me, and I am going to step right there.
Okay. 24.
All right.
This is the first fight.
Right, I know.
Okay. Shield. Awesome. Okay.
I look at my spells as just a bonus.
Now they're all gone.
Now they're all gone.
Corlin. Death save.
Oh, you want back?
We play that try not
What'd
to
you
die
roll?
game.
Did you roll a 1 again?
I'm not good at death saves.
Neither am I, buddy.
Holy crap. Oh my gosh.
Baylor.
Oh, Paylor? I heard a B. I'm sorry.
You're like,
Baylor's not on the field yet.
you're like, where's it at?
Deciding if I should use my spectral mace or if I should second win. I guess I can always second one later. So it's gonna attack that guy.
Okay.
Actually, he's gonna get squished.
He has a turn still. He hasn't gone yet. He may
Oh,
not get
okay.
squished.
Well, then I'll leave him there, and I will fight the champ. So, ghost mace on the guy who I want to get squished.
Okay.
That one.
Dude. Right here, baby.
Yeah.
Dude.
And then on
All
the,
my
on the
natural
one,
ones
brothers.
have like passed off to other people.
They've dispersed.
14.
On the champion?
Yeah.
Blocks it with his shield.
Mhm.
All right. So this guy, realizing he's about to get crushed and seeming to not care, like screams something and in orc, "Ah!" and he swings the axe down. But as he does it, his buddy comes in and just hooks your shield with his axe and pulls on it and gives him the assist action.
Oh, see how they are.
Trixie.
Right.
20.
Right on.
Like crit.
Oh.
20.
Okay.
Of course.
You have a 25 AC, I believe, still.
Right, yeah, but I mean,
Get off of my friend!
That's what he screamed in orc, yeah.
So
So
that's
you
what I'm
just scream
screaming,
back.
and I'm going to rebuke him.
Okay.
He's the one that's gonna get squished.
Oh, he's going to get squished after this?
Yeah.
Hey, good hit!
Yeah. Good hit! Keep going, buddy!
20.
all right.
That's a good last hit.
Oh, I put a hole in my guy. What's going on?
And then the walls are like,
Not yet. Bahamut gets his turn first.
Yeah.
He could take a move action and try to get out of there.
He's not going to give you a free swing. He's going to die like a man.
Like an orc.
Yeah, I never get free
like an
swings.
orc
Stubborn.
man.
I never get free swings.
Okay. You have 2 failed death saves, right?
Yeah.
He looks
Okay.
bad.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. That's your action.
So you get back, what is it, D8 plus...
Plus your charisma mod, because you're a charisma caster.
So you get back, it's going to be 5.
This fight was like your level.
And
But the
then-
dice were my level.
It's because of how staggered we were.
Well, and I rolled 5 crits, I think, this fight now.
There's
Right.
that too.
Yeah,
So-
that hurts
And-
us.
It's called
I'm going
dice
to move
fight.
up. I'm going to move up to into the threat zone of the leader guy as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Just kind of.
All right, and then the gates go crushing closed with a finale. You know, just you're locked in here now.
Mm-hmm.
And that orc, yeah, it's crushed.
We see the other hundreds coming.
The axe is still stuck in your dwarf, but you know.
It's
They're
like,
not locked in here.
Oh,
They're
now-
locked in
now that
here
it's
with us.
Dava, make your death save.
I mean,
mean,
some
like-
of us are just dying.
And I mean that,
so-
like, make it.
She did.
Yay!
I put the other die in timeout.
All right, let's see.
And
if
when I
visibility-
rolled it into timeout, it went on.
visibility
alarm.
does come back. So, so you're like, you go over to like get his attention too. Like everyone's trying to get his attention.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
Absolutely.
okay, I'll fight you, big dragon thing. That's what he screams in orc. Comes out like, ah! And then he swings his sword and misses.
Yes.
But then he slashes back.
Right.
Backhands it. And still misses, but by a lot closer. But then his friend turns and swings at Paylor.
Yeah. And I'm gonna disadvantage him.
Okay. We'll stick with the first one I rolled.
Well, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's all good. So yeah, you blind them. They're definitely off balance. Morton, your turn.
step back over here.
Shield to shield.
Right. Pull the axe out while it's stuck in the wall still.
So you just push it up, it stays there because it's stuck in the
Right,
wall.
I'd probably just step down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And go over and I'm gonna green flame. You totally forgot about me. I mean, it's 19.
On the little dude?
Yeah.
Yep, that'll hit. He dies.
Okay. 6 on the big guy.
Still standing.
I don't know if I'm impressed or horrified.
Don't kick me in the face. What was that?
All right, Corlon, you're back up again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's conscious.
He's conscious. You wake up. You're lying in a pool of Dava.
And right
Am I-
next to you was a glowing mace.
I don't think I can hear you either.
Close the wound with firebolt.
I'll just go stab him with my sword.
Okay. We'll move him up there.
That's. What do I get when I hit?
Use
It's
strength.
not finesse though, is it?
Nope.
Yeah. So I get 15.
Yeah, he blocks it with his shield as you come up. Bring your sword down. It's a good hit. But yeah, he gets his shield up in time. Taylor?
I'm gonna second wind.
Okay.
Take a long, deep breath.
You should be rolling on your turns whenever you make death saves too to see if you can get past the poison, just so you know.
Oh, what is that?
It's a you repeat the save, so it's a DC 13 con save. And on a success, however,
Do you want me to go back and roll for my last turn?
it's not saving throws, it's just ability checks and
Good.
attacks.
Good to know.
So yeah, you can go ahead and make a couple rolls. Your poison's probably worn off by now.
Yeah, I got a 19.
Okay, there we go.
Then
Poisoned is the worst.
I'm gonna try and bash our shields together, and while they're connected, hit him.
Okay.
And it doesn't work.
You lock shields together, but you don't find that strike ever. You're
Yeah.
just kind of looking for that opening, but it never comes.
Yep.
His buddies are all dead now, so we'll cross them off. So it's Bahamut's turn.
This ends now.
Didn't give him a chance to surrender? Jeez.
No, I'm not. So 15 on the first one.
So yeah, he just spins around, blocks it the blow aside, he's getting his sword back to attack.
25 on the second
And
one.
then you come in and slam him with your hammer.
And I'm going to smite him.
Okay.
I'm going to make sure this fool dies.
Okay.
So these are my weapon dice. Oh, what am I doing? I rolled d8s for my smite, not d6s. So it's going to be 8, 9, 14, 18 damage.
Okay. So you bring your hammer around in a big mighty swing and you connect right in the upper chest and it just knocks the last 2 hit points out of him.
You're
It,
such a
blasts,
jerk.
it blasts his lifeless body up into the air, and it comes like sailing down onto the ground. And you like take a moment to catch your breath.
I just did.
You see ahead of you where the temple where the temple doors would sit normally is an opening that goes straight down into the earth, the entrance to the catacombs you were told about. It is about 12 feet high, which for an ogre isn't very high, and wide enough that 2 ogres could walk comfortably down it side by side. And it is surrounded in skulls that have been placed there, and they look pretty much all elven, from the thin bone structure and everything, all the way around it there. And as you're like looking at your down companion, 2 orcs step out of the entry area. And they look like a brother and sister. Like they look very closely related, and they're wearing like leather armor, and they have curved blades on them. And a couple other orcs come running up behind them, and kind of like positioned in front of them as well. And the orc woman says something quiet and orcish to you, and then the male kind of chuckles. Oh, you speak orc, so it's like, oh, good, they did leave something for us to play with, is what she says, and we will cut the game there. Crew, thanks for tuning in and checking us out tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's game. We're going to pick up right here next week. However, we're not going to do it on Thursday. We are going to do it next Tuesday. Immersion is moving to Tuesdays at 7 o'clock. And so we're going to pick up from this spot. Our group, Hale and Hardy. You guys buy that? Will continue their run into the catacombs under the Moon Temple and see if they can't free Sehanine. Before we do sign off for the night, though, I lost everything. We're going to raid Killer Nen, a fantastic artist who is in the middle of some painting right now, and we're going to jump over to her stream and check it out. She does great stuff. She does some stuff for the Shinobi card game, so she's into the gaming industry as well. She does a bunch of comic book stuff too, and just does really great art. So check out her stream, and we'll catch you guys back here next week.
Thanks, everybody.
Goodbye.